Talking about traditions in Indonesia is endless. One of the traditions in Indonesia that is held to celebrate the rice planting season is pasola. The pasola tradition takes the form of a game that emphasizes dexterity in throwing wooden javelins at each other from horseback. For the people of Sumba, this tradition is part of the Marapu ritual ceremony, a request for forgiveness and gratitude for prosperity and abundant harvests. Pasola comes from the word sola, or ola, which means wooden spear. This tradition is held once a year at the beginning of the planting season, precisely in February in Lamboya district and March in Wanokaka and West Laboya or Gora districts. The exact date of the pasola celebration is determined by the rato based on calculations of the dark moon, light moon, and by looking at natural signs. Meanwhile, 1 month before pasola, all residents must comply with a number of restrictions, including being prohibited from holding parties, building houses, and so on. Pasola's roots are embedded deep in the culture of the people of West Sumba, making pasola not just a busy event. More than that, pasola is a religious cult, namely a form of devotion and acclamation of obedience to ancestral spirits. The implementation of pasola begins with a series of interconnected rituals. Different locations and organizers, different rituals. However, it is stated that the most complete pasola ritual is the ritual carried out in the Wanokaka area. In Wanokaka, the ritual begins with puring laru loda. Next, the time for the pasola implementation is determined. This calculation is based on the shape of the moon, which is supported by the appearance of natural signs such as katina flowers blooming, wild boars making nests, sea tides, and so on. The next ritual is Pati Rahu, or a ritual 4 days before the peak of the celebration, which is filled with important rituals. The ritual continues with Madidi Nyal, which is a pre-dawn ritual carried out on the beach. Only after that, the pasola attraction was held. This attraction is held sequentially in 2 different places, namely at Wanokaka Beach after Madidi Nyal and at the main arena in Kamaradena. Pasola is generally held from 9 a.m. until midday. As befits a fight, pasola participants are not limited.